Otto I, also known as Otto the Great, was German king from 936 and emperor of the Holy Roman Empire from 962 until his death in 973. The oldest son of Henry I, the Fowler, and Matilda, Otto was the first of the Germans to be called the Emperor of Italy. Otto inherited the Duchy of Saxony and the kingship of the Germans upon his father's death in 936. He continued his father's work of unifying all German tribes into a single kingdom and greatly expanded the king's powers at the expense of the aristocracy. Through strategic marriages and personal appointments, Otto installed members of his family in the kingdom's most important duchies. This reduced the various dukes, who had previously been co-equals with the king, to royal subjects under his authority. Otto transformed the Roman Catholic Church in Germany to strengthen the royal office and subjected its clergy to his personal control. After putting down a brief civil war among the rebellious duchies, Otto defeated the Magyars at the Battle of Lechfeld in 955, thus ending the Hungarian invasions of Western Europe. The victory against the pagan Magyars earned Otto a reputation as a savior of Christendom and secured his hold over the kingdom. By 961, Otto had conquered the Kingdom of Italy and extended his realm's borders to the north, east, and south. The patronage of Otto and his immediate successors facilitated a limited cultural renaissance of the arts and architecture. Following the example of Charlemagne's coronation as Emperor of the Romans in 800, Otto was crowned emperor in 962 by Pope John XII in Rome. Otto's later years were marked by conflicts with the papacy and struggles to stabilize his rule over Italy. Reigning from Rome, Otto sought to improve relations with the Byzantine Empire, which opposed his claim to emperorship and his realm's further expansion to the south. To resolve this conflict, the Byzantine princess Theophanu married his son, Otto II, in April 972. Otto finally returned to Germany in August 972 and died at Memleben in 973. Otto II succeeded him as emperor. Early life and family. Otto was born on the 23rd of November 912, the oldest son of the Duke of Saxony, Henry the Fowler, and his second wife Matilda, the daughter of the Saxon Dietrich, a count in Westphalia. Henry had previously married Ajepbah, also a daughter of a Saxon count, in 906, but this marriage was annulled, probably in 909 after she had given birth to Henry's first son and Otto's half-brother Thankmar. Otto had 4 full siblings: Hedwig, Gerberga, Henry and Bruno. Background: on the 23rd of December 918, Conrad I, King of East Francia and Duke of Franconia, died. According to the Res Gesta Saxonici by the Saxon chronicler Widukind of Corvey, Conrad persuaded his younger brother Duke Eberhard of Franconia, the presumptive heir, to offer the crown to Otto's father Henry. Although Conrad and Henry had been at odds with one another since 912, Henry had not openly opposed the king since 915. Furthermore, Conrad's repeated battles with German dukes, most recently with Arnulf, Duke of Bavaria, and Burchard II, Duke of Swabia, had weakened the Conradines' position and resources. After several months of hesitation, Eberhard and the other Frankish and Saxon nobles elected Henry as king at the Imperial Diet of Fritzlar in May 919. For the first time a Saxon instead of a Frank reigned over the kingdom. Burchard II of Swabia soon swore fealty to the new king, but Arnulf of Bavaria did not recognize Henry's position. According to the Annales Liégeoises, Arnulf was elected king by the Bavarians in opposition to Henry, but his reign was short-lived. Henry defeated him in 2 campaigns. In 921, Henry besieged Arnulf's residence at Ratisbon and forced him into submission. Arnulf had to accept Henry's sovereignty. Bavaria retained some autonomy and the right to invest bishops in the Bavarian Church. Heir apparent. Otto first gained experience as a military commander when the German kingdom fought against Slavic tribes on its eastern border. With Henry's dominion over the entire kingdom secured by 929, the king probably began to prepare his succession over the kingdom. No written evidence for his arrangements is extant, but during this time Otto is first called king in a document of the Abbey of Reichenau. While Henry consolidated power within Germany, he also prepared for an alliance with Anglo-Saxon England by finding a bride for Otto. Association with another royal house would give Henry additional legitimacy and strengthen the bonds between the two Saxon kingdoms. To seal the alliance, King Aethelstan of England sent Henry two of his half-sisters, so he could choose the one which best pleased him. Henry selected Ajepbah as Otto's bride and the two were married in 930. Several years later, shortly before Henry's death, an imperial diet at Erfurt formally ratified the king's succession arrangements. Some of his estates and treasures were to be distributed among Thankmar, Henry, and Bruno, but departing from customary Carolingian inheritance. The king designated Otto as the sole heir apparent without a prior formal election by the various dukes.